What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the show. It's Thursday morning. Another day closer to UFC 299. I am so pumped for this. Every day it gets closer, I get more excited. We got the press conference tonight. That's going to be interesting. Sometimes that changes my opinion depending on how the press conference goes with some of these predictions, but it is what it is. Let's get right down to the meat and the potatoes. Gilbert Burns versus Jack Della Maddalena at 170 pounds. This fight's real good. I've been watching Jack Della Maddalena on the Contender Series since day one. I've had my eye on this guy, as I do with a lot of people, but he's one of the ones out of about 4 or 5 guys from Contender Series that has, not been beat yet, and he has risen to this point. He's number 11 in the world, and he's taken on number 4, Gilbert Burns. A good test for him. I do believe that they're kind of stepping stone here. It's going to be very one-sided. Jack Della Maddalena is what I'm thinking. Gilbert Burns is a 3-time world black belt champion, but unless he doesn't usually attack the submissions. He usually lets the fight take place wherever it is and fight the way it is. But if he wants to win this fight, he's going to have to rip Jack to the ground and submit him and use that jiu-jitsu that he has. Jack's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, but it's hard for me to believe that it would do anything against Gilbert's jiu-jitsu. But I don't think that's where the fight's going to take place, guys. I truly believe that Jack's jab is going to be way too much for Gilbert. His boxing is just too clean and too crisp. He's going to be sticking that jab in Gilbert's face, much like the Rosenstrike-Gazee fight that, I didn't predict correctly. But anyway, so Gilbert should be looking to grapple. He should be looking to finish. When he fought Neil Magny, he knew that Neil Magny was hard to finish, and he told himself, I'm going to finish this fight. I saw an embedded where he said that, but unless he can get this fight to the ground, I think that it's Jack's boxing. I mean, he knows how to take it to the body. He's got 11 knockouts. He's on a 16-fight win streak. Cool little fact is when Jack first started his career, he lost his very first 2 fights, and he hasn't lost since. He's 16-2. So he lost his first 2 fights, and now he's on a 16-fight win streak in the UFC, taking on number 4 in the world. Gilbert's a dog. He might get bloodied up, kind of like the Khamzat fight, Khamzat Chimaev fight, where he just was coming forward covered in blood, and it might be something like that. I think this fight is a sleeper fight on the card, something that it's got so many good fights stacked around it that people don't even realize how good this fight is. So Jack Della Maddalena is the favorite to win. So yeah, I mean, I have to go. If Burns can't get the submission, it's going to be Jack Della Maddalena knockout, and I don't see Burns even trying to go for the submission. That's the frustrating part. He doesn't really use all his skills. He's got such high level jiu-jitsu and hardly ever uses it. I know all these guys ain't easy to get to the ground all the time, but if it was me and I had that level of jiu-jitsu, I would be in the gym saying, hey, teach me some wrestling. How do I get these fights where I need them to be? But it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen. I 100% pretty confident on this one. If I had to pick a fight out of the whole week that I think is going to go down the way I say, it's going to be Jack Della Maddalena by knockout. He's going to be hitting those jabs. Gilbert comes in head first, and he's going to run right into them jabs, and Jack's going to be working the body. He works the body real well against the cage. I'm going, JDM TKO. Once again, guys, thank you for watching. You guys are my biggest supporters. I got 38 subscribers. Most of you are probably friends and family at this point, but I really need a call to action. I need you guys to help me out. Smash that like button for me. Maybe if you know anything about these fights or you're interested in them, comment down below. Tell me who you think's going to win. Anything. Any interaction helps me on YouTube. So, do what you can. Watch my videos. Hit the like button. It's only going to help me out. I'm going to keep working hard. And if you're new, subscribe. I'm going to get better and better and better and better and better and better. So just follow along for my journey. Thank you. Have a good day.